Hey, besties. I'm just setting up. What the heck? Let's make it make sense. Hey, Samer Mama. Yeah, it does feel like a quiet night. I'm a potato, a patata, a potato. Mhm. No, I was not born as a round ball. No, I was very skinny. I'm just floofy right now. But I'll be going to the gym when I get to Egypt. What the heck? Yeah, my other hijab, the black one, I got food all over it today when I was doing a mukbang. So now I'm just like in weird mismatching patterns. Oh my god, it's Satan. Hello, Satan. Raccoon Man 60. Hello. Nice motorbike. Yes, we have been hearing about that for a long time. That's right. Give me a minute. I just got to set up. Edit video. I do look very round today. Maybe I'm more round today than on other days. I don't know. I'm just super round today. I need to start wearing all black because it's like slimming. Do you know what I mean? Uh, let's see how to fix this. I hate this bit, like setting up the laptop. It's so annoying. Wish it was just automatic. Let YouTube decide. Save. Yeah, I'm not really into trying to figure out the technical stuff, to be honest. It's just a pain in the butt cheek. Ooh, watch your mouth. Just watch your mouth now. Okay. Hi, Panda Cat 66. Oh my God, it was so hot today. Like it's still warm in my house, and I'm like all dressed, and I'm like, I am sweaty, you know? Oh my God, it's Britney Spears. Hi, Britney. Pakistan. I'm not from Pakistan. What the hell? What the hell? Let me just get back into the YouTube here. The YouTube. I'm so old. Hi, MD Vlogs. No, I'm not into showing men my body. I'm married. Don't be creepy. A grammar Nazi. I'm guilty of that sometimes, but then I'm also really bad at grammar at the same time. Who's Osama? Actually, don't know anyone called Osama. Sorry. Feel free to trauma dump. We're all here for you. India. India. Hi. India. I do. Oh, you love Osama? Osama who? Stop. What the hell? Yeah, it's taking me a while to set up. I've got it. I've got it. I've done it. Now, look, guys, this is not a fashion show. If I want to wear clothes that make me look like a giant potato, then I will, okay? Everything else is in the wash, all right? This is what you get. Leopard print and flowers on a potato. Oh, oh, my leg. Whoops. Louder in weight? What do you mean? That doesn't make any sense. Oh. The camera is annoying me. There we go. Yeah, you're going to see roundness. I'm a very chunky. Just get over it. Like, have you never seen a fat person before? Like, hello? Wait, I should use my charger. This computer's old as fork. And it's like a children's computer, so it's got me. So it's not the best, is it? Because I'm brokey. When I'm not brokey, I'm going to buy an expensive computer. And do you know what? A few years back, more than a few, I had a really nice computer, and it was a couple of $1,000s. It was almost $3,000, but I got it for half price. So it was like the best computer I had had in my life. I swear on God, it was bellissimo. Guys, what are we talking about? Yes, I'm Aussie. Your voices? You mean my voice is low? Generally speaking, people that are 6'1" tall, generally speaking, will have deeper voices, whether they're male or female, generally speaking. So, you know, not all women sound like this. Some women sound like this. and some women just put on their sweet voice, you know, for their husband and not like 5 million people. It's cool to just be a girl and not have to have that pressure, you know. Why did you eat in today? So that's why you're speaking heavy like buffalo. Shut up with your mouth, huh? Exotic? Australians exotic? I don't know about that. The cheetah print. Hi, meow. Yes, my daughter got me this ring. I'll wear it to ward off bad luck and other things. Oh my God, it's the official Q80 Harambelis on patrol. Sometimes people ask me to talk to my mum, but you're like exactly a foot and an inch taller than I am. But that's okay. All my children are smaller than me. They're all shorter. I'm just a giant. What's Varanasi mean? What does that mean? Yeah, super macho man. My husbando thinks so. So probably just like pipe that down, all right? Like behave yourself. Yeah. Tell us about India. What are you saying about India? I don't understand. Hi, Rosebud. What's this about India? Tell us. We're all interested in interesting things. I've had the world's attention for 20 seconds. What would I say or do? I'd probably break into song and dance because, you know, it's an energy thing to put it all out there. Now I'm making mum jokes. Okay, this is what it's come down to. Hi, Janine Morrison. Yeah, India. Go and ask him, Super Macho Man. I can't speak for my husband. He has to speak for himself. Although he's not available right now. He's busy. Yeah, I like dad jokes. Dad jokes are like puns. I love them. Jai Bali Kai? What does that mean? Same, my mama. I'm always getting into trouble from my daughter for cracking mum jokes. Like, she always does the eye roll, you know? India stuff. Hindi. I don't know. All I know about India is that they've got good food. Yeah. I love dad jokes. They're so like, they're black and white kind of thinking. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I like that. That's because mums aren't as cool. Hi, Campbell's wife. Yes, good day today. What is GTA 5? Sorry. I think they're referring to Grand Theft Auto. The computer game. Yeah, I'm not cool. I'm like, it's a computer game. Nobody on the history of the planet would describe it that way. Oh, English humor is also very good. I like it. It's a bit dry, but you know, like it's enjoyable. Do you like Mr. Bean? I like watching Mr. Bean. I watched that stuff since I was a kid. It's so good. Yeah, very dry. But good. Dry but good. I was curious about whether you actually could go to Egypt on GTA 5, to be honest. Well, I don't understand. I'm having a blonde moment. Can you explain what you mean? Do you mean because I'm a brokey? I'm like reading the words and it's like not digesting in my brain. Do you ever wake up and you're like, I feel slow today? Like nothing is making sense. Skyrim and Assassin's Creed. You know, I really love video games. Like I love them. I'm really bad at them. Do you know what I mean? Danish Debro. Sorry for butchering your name. Thank you. Was not expecting that. Thank you very, very much. I have this. Sorry, I don't understand what you mean by that. Some of the comments are like, wait a minute. Danish Debro. You have a most interesting name. Where are you from? Yeah, Panda Cat 66. I know what you mean. Like you can get obsessed, but I think also you could get very good at games and stuff if you're obsessed with it because you play them so much and California. Beautiful, beautiful. It surprises me how many people from California come on here. Like a lot. Wow. Yes, Panda Cat. This makes me want to go traveling. Colorado. Oh God. Mm. Yeah, I think I wouldn't mind um, maybe buying a gaming console when I'm in Egypt. And even though I'm terrible at video games, like giving it a go again. Not quite ready for my trip. I'm waiting for a couple of deliveries to the house. They should be here in the next day or two, and then I can start packing, and then I can go. Woohoo! Oh, I'm not as nervous now. I'm just really excited. And today I was kind of like thinking about what I've got to do in regards to money, like with what do you call it? Like fuck, I forgot the word. You know how you swap Australian dollars to Egyptian pounds and Australian dollars to American dollars? Like I'm thinking about taking Egyptian pounds in cash, American dollars in cash, and having Australian dollars in the bank, just so that I'm not like what if I wanted something or needed something and I'm like, oh, you can only pay for it this way, or maybe it's not like that, but I'm just kind of like over planning stuff. Do you know what I mean? Not that I have a lot of money, it's like a small amount of money and I've got to split it three ways. You got any money tips? Let me know before I leave. No, they're not from Timu. I didn't order from Kmart and I didn't order from Hikmah Boutique in Lakemba. Exchange. Yeah, this is what I mean. My brain is like not switched on today. Yeah, I guess like it's fear based because I'm like, what if I need a medication and they're not accepting this or that? Do you know what I mean? And cash is king in Egypt. You can use your card, but most people use cash for almost everything. So to not go without, cash, I think that would be silly of me. Hi, Troy Bence, constantly ignoring other people's pain. What do you mean? Yeah, only one currency. Euros, but I don't know about that stuff. Um, I freaking love Tim Tams, bro. Yes. I don't get them very often though, because I swear to God, if I get a packet of Tim Tams, it doesn't matter if it's a mini pack, a regular pack, or a family pack, I'm gonna eat the whole lot. Like I love Tim Tams that much. I can't buy them all the time. Like maybe I'll buy them once a year because I would just eat them all. Read previous comment. I've got to scroll back. Troy, give me a minute. Where's Troy? Troy. Where are you? Bro, I can't see no comment. What are you talking about? Just say it again. I'll look out for it real careful. Wait, where was I up to? Hi, Pooja. Oh, you like them in the fridge? Yeah, I think they taste good out of the fridge, but I like them if they're out of the freezer or if they're warm and gooey. I don't like them like in between. Yeah, they're like biscuits. So they're like covered in a double layer of chocolate. And then they've got like what would be the equivalent of graham cracker inside with like a layer of what tastes like ganache. It's probably a very bad description. And they come in all different flavors, like anything from dark double chocolate to cheesecake flavor. Like there's so many types now. Yeah, they're good. Cadbury cookies. You mean the ones that you're supposed to stick in the oven or microwave and melt them and they go gooey? Oh, I love putting like a layer of ice cream between two of the Cadbury cookies and then like dipping it in hard setting chocolate and then rolling it in nuts. Oh, I love that. Yeah, yummy. Very high calorie, but tasty. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend for the diabetes. In fact, if you ate too many and you didn't have diabetes, you might get diabetes. It's that rich. Why is my hijab moving over my face? God, I hate this. Oh my God, now I'm thinking about sweets. What are you doing to me, bros? Why? Don't laugh at me and don't say it's because I'm fat. My stomach hurts today. I don't know what is wrong with my stomach. It's like if you eat something and it wasn't quite right. Do you know what I mean? And then your stomach's like, oh God. That's what my stomach feels like. And I don't know why. Like I actually haven't eaten anything weird. Honestly, I haven't. But I don't feel sick. I just like my stomach hurts. It hurts. Yes, it's true. I'm a whinger. The ignorance is intentional love. Maybe too greasy food. What did I eat today? I ate the salad with like a little bit of chicken. Oh. Lactose free. Yeah, maybe it is nerves. Maybe it's just like me freaking myself out. Maybe it wasn't the food. Maybe. Crohn's. I was tested for Crohn's when I was younger and it was negative, but I know what you mean. Like it could be the salad just based on it's not really like a daily part of my diet. And so like if you suddenly eat something drastically different, your stomach might be like, oh God, even if it's good for you. Do you know what I mean? So high in fiber. What are you doing talking about mozzarella sticks? You're making me hungry. What are you saying? Are you calling me a Nazi? What? I'm always hungry. Look at me. I'm hungry. It's true. What do you mean, Troy? Today I choose violence. Don't mess around, Troy. I'm not the one, okay? Oh my God. Is this coming out? No, it's not. Troy, what do you mean, Troy? The hell? Oh, I can't wait to make Egyptian food. Like, actually, last night I was talking to Husbando, and what was he saying? He wants me to cook basbousa. Is that how you say it? Which I'm pretty sure is just like semolina cake, isn't it? With like rose water syrup and nuts on top, I think. Is that right? Basbousa? That'd be pretty easy to make. I think I'll just make it for him though. I don't think I should be eating all that. Yeah, definitely a nice change. Mm. I don't know, but it sounds like something Foodie likes. What, basbousa? Well, it looks pretty yummy. I mean, is he picking you up from the airport now? Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he's got a hire car and a chauffeur so that he doesn't have to drive. And a family member's coming as well. And yeah, so it should be, pretty easy to go from the airport to the apartment. Oh, okay. I haven't weighed myself recently, so I don't know what my weight is right now. But I'll presume it's the same as it was last time I weighed myself because I haven't been dieting and I haven't been exercising. And generally, I don't put on weight. I just won't lose weight unless I diet. Do you know what I mean? So I presume my weight is exactly the same as it was before. The apartment is approximately, I think it's between 2 and 3 hours from the airport. So it would depend which route you take and, whether you take the faster route or the slower, cheaper route. And it would depend on what time of the day because of the traffic. So it's at least a 2-hour trip back to the apartment. Oh, you'll have to ask him. I don't speak for him. I speak for myself. Basbousa. Well, there goes your diet. Yeah, no, I will be making it for other people, not for me. I'm not really big into the sweets, like, as a regular thing. Like, if I eat sweets, it'd be very, very rarely. I'm more into savory and sour and spicy foods. Do you know what I mean? So it's not like I see cake and I have to eat it. I don't care about it that much. Oh, 2.5 hours he hired a car too. Hi, I show no meat. Hi. Okay, Super Macho Man. I understand. I mean, I know how much weight that I need to lose. So, you know, it's just going to be pretty simple when I get to Egypt because the diet is very different. Probably the biggest challenge I'm going to have with losing weight in Egypt is, you know, exercising. So if I join the gym, it would be easy. But if I don't join the gym, I'm going to have to do like home workouts and stuff because there won't be any exercise equipment there. And it's not as if I'm going to be leaving the house like too often. Do you know what I mean? So it's me again. Yes, it is. I show no meat. I show meat. Wait. I feel like the car ride will probably be difficult, but because it'll be like the end of the trip and my leg will be hurting so much. But saying that, it'll also be a huge relief to just like get off the plane and get out of the airport and just be on the last leg of the trip. Are you just going to continue to make fat jokes? Because Super Macho Man, like, I'm not a young person. Like, when people make fat jokes on my end, I don't give a rat's ass, okay? Like, calm down, bro. Yeah, I am excited for my trip. But once it's done, it's done. It's not like I've got to do it again and again. So any other travel is going to be like nothing compared to coming from Australia to Egypt. Like any other trip, any other plane trip or bus trip, anything like that will be so much smaller than this trip. So it's just once it's done, it's done. Fat jokes are so unkind. I know, like honestly, it doesn't bother me. I think people used to make fat jokes when I was skinny just because the way my body moved. And I look back at photos of myself when I was skinny and think, how could anyone ever call me fat when I was that skinny? So I kind of feel like when people make fat jokes, they probably just feel insecure about themselves and they want to take it out on everybody else. Like I try not to take it personally, you know? Back. Viking husband was on a smoke break and enjoys being entertained when he's on break. That sounds juicy. Well. Crusty sausage, best wishes. Thank you. I love your name. That's so awesome. Oh my God. So what's this entertainment? Yeah, when you were thinner, you thought you were fat. Perspective is such a weird thing, isn't it? You're engaged now? Oh, I was about to say Mazel Tov. Congratulations. Oh, God. Oh, I can't. Fat shaming is the lowest. I do take it personally. I've been bullied for my weight when I was a child and messed with. Yeah, I was the same when I was younger. It would bother me. It would bother me then. It doesn't bother me now, though. Yeah, don't allow people to hurt you. Like, don't let them get in your mind. Do you know what I mean? If anybody's like, oh, you're fat, just go, peasants. Peasants. They're all peasants. Like, don't. Muzzle top. Oh, God. Nothing juicy till lunch break. Well, hey. You have a picture of your middle finger and you look at it lovingly. Oh. As a child, and now you're kind of different. Yeah. I think if you're sensitive about it, and of course it's normal to be sensitive about it, people pick up that you're sensitive about it. Like they'll know and they'll go for you like your prey, you know, like turn it around on them. Now I'm fat, old, and disabled. What can you do? Me too. There's a lot you can do, but you know, you gotta be in the right mind frame. That's true. People will find something to pick on. If Billy Corgan say he loves me, making my heart hands and watch Then I Need, it always makes me grin. Are you serious? That's so cool. Oh, fur babies are the best. Yeah, that's true. There is a lot of obesity in Egypt. But I don't know, like I see what my husband and his family eat, and I think if I eat that food, I'll lose weight. Like my husband is really skinny, so you know, maybe he can give me some diet tips when I'm there. I wish I was skinny. Oh my god. On your picture, I can't see it, bro. Oh, oh my god. I showed me. Oh my god. Your puppy's adorable. Oh. Yeah, the food would be nice. Smiley face socks and they'll make you smile. You know, one of my sisters told me that once. She's got smiley face socks, or she did years ago. Hi, Fiona's mum. A bearded dragon. Oh, oh my god. Now I want one. Can hardly walk. So bad it fell hard on my ass. It's been that way for almost a week. Oh god. Do you mean like your coccyx bone, like when you fall on your butt, and like when you fall on your butt on a hard surface, like the base, right at the base of your back where the coccyx bone is, that can be so painful. Oh my god. Yeah, no, you just got to rest that until it gets better. You can't go exercising on that. A bearded dragon. Imagine taking a bearded dragon on the plane on my carry-on. Just hiding it, you know? Was? Why is that funny? You laugh uncontrollably. Sometimes I just laugh because I can. I'm just generally a really happy person. They're free in Australia? What do you mean they're free? Do you mean you could just catch one? His name is Aisho. Oh, cool. Yeah, I've read the Quran probably 3 times. And generally, like, I'll read like a small section each day, like not a lot of it, but a small section for most days. Yeah. Hide him under your hijab. Like, I think people will go, oh, what are you wearing under your burqa? Weapons of mass destruction? No, it's a bearded dragon. Oh. How old is Lola? I am pretty sure she's like 6 or 7 now. Pretty sure. So yeah, she's getting on. She's getting a bit old. Like if she was straight Great Dane, then she might live till she's like 15, but she's not. She's mixed breed. So 7 is getting on a bit for her. She's getting a bit old. Airport security. Surprise, bitch. It's my bearded dragon. Oh yeah, they eat bugs. Okay, I didn't. He goes everywhere with you. That's so awesome. Yeah, she is beautiful. Thanks, Janine. Oxbow died at 10 years old. Oh, that's the hardest thing. Like you fall in love with your puppies or your pets or whatever, and they're like part of the family. But they don't live as long as people. That's like the hardest thing ever. Sometimes his tail sticks out. What do people think it is? Do they think you got like a snake under there until you pull him out or what? You picked a date and you ordered your dress? Oh my god! Oh, that's so nice. Are you going to tell us about your dress or what? Details. Bye, show meet. Bye. Have a nice meeting. Mm. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, congratulations. So cool. That's awesome. Flowy and Ivory. Never been married, but I'm not pure. There's no such thing as pure. You're perfect how you are. They think it's an iguana. Oh, God. Yeah, we all want to see the dress. Show us. Well, that's so exciting. Yeah, I think I mean you mean like virgin, like a lot of people are sure, but the majority of people are not. But you know, I think I don't know. We would like to see it. If there's a way that you could show us the dress, we want to see it. Lacy. Oh, that would be nice. I love lace wedding dresses. My grandmother's wedding dress was lace. Italian lace. Beautiful, beautiful. Yes, I'm going to Egypt soon. Ivory is classy as fork. Yes. Oh, on the bodice. Okay, I'll put my email in the chat. Give me a minute. Got sticky keys. Hang on. Not wearing my glasses. I think that's my email. There you go. There's my email. I hope I can see the dress. What do you mean burner email? What do you mean? Oh, that's what it's actually my email. I just give it out because I'm crazy. Well, thanks, Barbara. I'm looking forward to the change. Like, my life is pretty boring. Do you know what I mean? Like, you kind of, I mean, this is my experience. My life was really exciting when I was younger. And then, like, in the middle, it got really boring. And now I'm like, I don't like it being boring. Like, I want something different. Do you know what I mean? I want different. I want new. I want a different experience. I want a different place. I want to start over. I just feel so happy about it. Well, thanks, Sam and Mama. That's it. Like, because my kids are now adults and they're not like young adults, like they're in their 20s. Do you know what I mean? They're not teenagers. So I kind of feel like by doing something for myself, I'm kind of like, in a way, showing that I'm taking care of myself. Does that make sense? Like, I'm prioritizing myself. And I think when I had kids, you know, for 20 years, I didn't prioritize myself. Like, I put myself last. So by doing this, I'm putting myself first, which is like a first ever. And I think having daughters, that if they see that, they'll go, it's okay to put yourself first. Because when you become a mother, you don't put yourself first. Like, I've seen it so many times. Women will go, I have to be last. Everybody comes before me. And like, you can neglect yourself. And I think that's something that I've learned, that it's not good to neglect yourself, and what you want and your priorities are like so important as well. Not just everybody else's. Do you know what I mean? Because it's your life. So I think it'd be nice to, you know, I'm doing this for me. Do you know what I mean? Well, thanks, Fiona's mum. I'll have a look at it a bit later, because I'm like, otherwise I'll get out of the live or fuggle it up somehow. But I'm super excited to see your dress. Email your endoscopy results. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'd love to see your results from your testing. Oh, hi. Sorry, I can't pronounce your name because I can't read Arabic. Sorry. 6 and they're all in their 20s. Got the dragon because empty nest syndrome. Super close to my daughters. It's so cool how the relationship changes and you can be more open. Oh, it sounds like you're lucked out with that. Like, that would be so nice to have a good relationship with all your children. That sounds so nice. Yeah, like, I think the last time I actually did something for myself, I was like 19 or 20 years old. And now I'm 43. I'm like, Why haven't I done anything for myself in all these years? It's ridiculous. Like as women, we can be self-sacrificing. Do you know what I mean? It's ridiculous. Driving through a snowstorm, Shona. Oh my God. Is that scary or is it just like normal for you to drive through a snowstorm? That sounds intense. Oh my God. I've done the opposite. I've driven through a bushfire, but I've never driven through a snowstorm. More relatable. And realize they need you when they're grown ups. Don't worry. Get better with my oldest? Oh no, I don't think so. No, no, no. My oldest doesn't want a relationship with me. That's her decision. I'll respect that. Western Canada, new truck, slippery roads. Oh God. Trying to get rid of the other three doing well, but I'll just move back. It's not a great thing. Hi, Leffy Wolf. Sorry, I don't understand. What do you mean? 46, and his wife left him 10 years ago, and we've had him this long. Oh, so he's just like moved back home and just never left. Well, he's 46. Why don't you find him a wife? Find him a wife and then he'll move out. Yeah. I think men in particular, they don't have trouble getting married later in life. It's funny, like women, we seem to have like an expiry date for when we can get married, but men, like they can be so old. Like 46-year-old man can still get married. Find him a wife. If you try to get rid of him out of the house, just get him married off. Yeah, marry him off. Time to make a match. Hobby number 3. Yeah, well, we can't have kids anymore. Men can forever, like Al Pacino. Yeah, he's like ancient. He's still popping them out. My God. Fiona says 49. He's been married before. Yep. Yep. They don't like you being an adult with single status. Oh, is that like a cultural thing? 86 with a newborn. That's what I was thinking. Like children are wonderful, but if you live to that age, why would you want to have children? Like, wouldn't you just want to have grandchildren and great grandchildren? Why would you want to start like a whole family again? That's really old. Like, I don't know. I'd be like living for myself at that age. Yeah, some of us have remarried. Is that whale? Is that actually my husband in the chat? He told me he didn't have internet, so I'm kind of suspicious that it might not be him. But if it's him, hi. And if it's somebody impersonating him, stop. Done with having your own kids, grandkids, yeah. I like the idea of both. I like the idea of having more children of my own, but I also like the idea of having grandchildren. But I think the odds of me having grandchildren right now are zero. So, but that's something nice to look forward to one day. With their father. Yeah, well, kids need their dads, kids need their fathers. But saying that, it takes a village. So the energy, I know, right? Like, how old is too old to be having children? I don't know. Like, I think if I had a kid now, it would be easier than when I had a kid in my 20s. Do you know what I mean? Because you're experienced, you know what you're doing. It's just like it's nothing new. Do you know what I mean? But like if you're older, it'd be kind of like, oh God, like why? Do you know what I mean? Toddlers are annoying. Um, no, I like toddlers. I think toddlers are cute. I think, do you know what? Like, of course, we can get annoyed by children, but I don't know. Like, I think my kids, when they were young, were like really intense and really loud and really like they'd climb on everything and they were hyperactive. I kind of feel like when I used to see other people's children, I'd be like, why are their children normal and my children are like ADHD, hyperactive, crazy? Like, there was no middle ground. Do you know what I mean? So, probably that scares me. Like, if I had more kids, like, are they going to be hyperactive like the first lot? It was like very intense, very intense. You need a lot of energy to have children. That's right. Geriatric patient at the hospital when you're 30. Oh, God. 4 kids and 2 granddaughters. Oh, that's lovely. 15 children? Are you Dutch? All the big families I've known were either like German or Dutch, like 15 or 22 children kind of thing. Wow. Yeah, what a legend, all right. Crazy. Yeah, well, you know what? Crazy kids are fun kids. Hellions. 15 seems like a lot of children, but hey, nothing wrong with that. You grew up in fear, and so you were well behaved. Yeah, I gotta say, my family was pretty fear based too. Like, you do something wrong, you're gonna get the strap. Do you know what I mean? Like Mormons. Well, fundamentalist Mormons, yeah, they do have a lot of children, don't they? Yeah, but also with multiple mothers, not always just one woman. 27 siblings. Well, I've got 17, so 27 seems like a lot. 3 little boys and from 7 and below. Oh, 3 under 7. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that would be like constant activity. Was there only one mum or was it polygamous? Good question. You mean me or the other person that said about the 27 children? I think that's who you're talking about. Yeah, it can be less money for the family. Some women just bounce back when they have children. It's unbelievable. And others, not so much. Yeah, Catholics did used to have a lot of kids. That's true. Pick the switches from the weeping willow tree. Oh, God. Pick your torture device. Right? Yeah. Step siblings too. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. Like some women will pack it on in pregnancy and some won't. And everyone goes, "Oh, it's your diet." I reckon some of it is genetic, absolutely. Um, like everybody holds or retains fat differently because of hormones. Yes, the one who's 27 kids, poor on a farm. Yeah. Well, I remember hearing something about the Catholic Church years ago saying that it's better to have more children and to be poor than to have less children and to be rich. Like that was part of the methodology of the teachings of the church back then. So, yeah, yep, you can still, and some of it's genetics and some of it's, possibly metabolic syndromes that people can get, which can be reversed, but mm, no television, eh? Just the bedroom sports. 27 children later. Oh my God. Yeah, that's right. It does vary. Mm. My tea has gone cold. Delicious. What is wrong with my stomach? Hi from Trinidad and Tobago. Hi, Rowan. Yeah, I'm just having a whinge. I'm a sensitive girl. With your first? Yeah. I found that the pregnancy I had where I got really, really sick, I gained weight. And the pregnancy I had that I was very healthy, I lost weight. And I don't know, like, if that makes a difference, but you would think that if you're eating regularly, you're more likely to put on weight. But in my first one, like, I had that, I don't know what it's called, I can't remember, where you're just sick and sick and sick all the time, you're always vomiting. And, it was like I couldn't keep anything down, but I gained a lot of weight. It was really weird. So, like, I understand what you're meaning. Like, every pregnancy is different. I think if I got pregnant again, like I would watch everything I eat. Like I would not want to gain weight because I'm already fat. Like, do you know what I mean? I'd be like, yeah, nah, I'm gonna eat an apple. The end. I'm gonna eat a carrot. Like I would just be scrupulous. And not just because of like weight gain, but like when you're pregnant, you feel fatter than what you are. Like you're always just feeling like uncomfortable. So like, I would just hate that so much. I would just eat vegan food. Chamomile tea. Oh, I love that shit. Yeah, right. And then you eat so much ginger, you're like, I never want to see ginger again. And it takes years to be able to have it again. Crunchy bars. Oh. Um, when I was pregnant, um, one pregnancy I would crave, like Polish pickles in ice cream, which sounds disgusting. And in the other one, I would crave things like seafood, like prawns, mollusks, stuff like that. And I would just eat like and almonds as well. I don't know why. Um, but then I became allergic to those foods. It was really weird. So yeah, one I craved like heavy sweets and tangy foods, and the other one I was like seafood. Got to get seafood. Like even fish, like prawns, mollusks, that kind of thing, like calamari. I was just like, I need to eat the whole fucking ocean. Like it was really weird. Super macho, man. Can you just not? Don't be gross. Donuts, Krispy Kreme. Ooh. When your wife was pregnant, you also had cravings? I heard about that. Wow. How did your husband from his handcrafted works upon your circles to make them as to bigger? Could you not? Don't mind me, I'm just choking my own spit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sorry. Oh. Bloody hell, stop. Oh. Chocolate, chocolate, yum yums. You're not allowed to do that anymore. I can't help it. Oh my god. Cough syrup? Why? It just went down the wrong way, bro. I'm fine. Oh. Really should be on the exercise bike, but I just don't want to because I'm lazy and I'm fat. Do you know what? I went to the doctor for that, same at mama. Like I was like, why am I choking on my own spit? And the doctor was like, everybody does that. And I'm like, is it normal? Are you serious? Just like choking all the time. 365 guy, hello. Nothing. What does it look like going on here? Oh my god. I think it's made worse because the fan's on. Like once you start choking on your own spit and then like the cool air is rushing towards you from the fan, it's like more. Choking on your spit and pregnancy cravings. Why does that sound so wrong? Oh my god. It's a hen party. Yeah. Oh my god, no. If you pat me on the back when I'm choking, I swear to god it makes it worse. Just end up on the floor gagging. Did I ever smoke cigarettes? Yeah. Yeah, when I was younger, I used to smoke 2 packs a day. I'd either smoke Marlboro or Escort Blue, Escort Red. Sometimes I'd smoke those really gross menthol ones. I was like a heavy smoker, heavy. At one stage, like when I was like insane, don't ask what I mean by insane. The maximum amount of cigarettes I had in one day was like 100 cigarettes. Can you imagine that? I don't know how I'm still alive. Yeah, so I was a heavy, heavy smoker, but not now. I don't smoke at all. Because we OGs too. Yeah, I did think I was cool smoking Marlboros. Yeah, I had problems. I think also because I was drinking very heavily, and I think if you drink a lot and you smoke, you're gonna smoke a lot. Do you know what I mean? And like I've got ADHD, so I was just always like, next one, next one, next one. Terrible, terrible. I wouldn't say they're cheap in Australia, but when I did smoke, they were certainly cheaper than what they are now. And I had a pretty high income, so I could afford the alcohol and the cigarettes back then. It wasn't, expensive for me. I had quite a good income. And so it was just like a luxury that I afforded myself. And obviously those were bad choices. Imagine if I'd saved all that money from alcohol and cigarettes instead of smoking and drinking. I would be like so rich right now. So much money on that crap, honestly. I used to buy them in crates to save money, and then I would haggle to get a discount. But yeah, it was a lot of money. It was a lot. And back then I didn't eat a lot of food. So it was like my food was cigarettes and alcohol. Do you know what I mean? Like I literally might just eat something once every 2 or 3 days. Like I was pretty anorexic back then. Not healthy. I won't tell you how much alcohol I used to have. It's terrible. Terrible amounts. Chain smoker, yeah. Well, I quit smoking cigarettes the day that I found out I was pregnant with my eldest daughter. And bear in mind, I was smoking up to 100 cigarettes a day. Yes, I knew I was pregnant. I lit a cigarette. I smoked half of it. I felt guilty. I put it out and I didn't smoke again. I just quit. And I got to tell you, I got so sick. Like the withdrawal from the cigarettes, from smoking that heavily. And I was pregnant at the time from quitting. Oh my God, it was torture. The headaches were wild. Vomiting the lot. Like I was just so sick. But it was worth it. Alcohol is cheap. Absolutely. The man wants us addicted. Yep. You never were a drinker. Well, do you know what? I'll just say, if you've never been a drinker, don't start, because some people can handle it and do it in moderation, and other people, you just go off the edge, you can lose everything. It's not worth it. Your mum told you to start smoking more. What do you mean? Are you racist? Nah. Wait, my phone's going a bit flat. I've got to plug it in. Get over here, motherfucker. Oh. She's in. She's charging. Smoked more, you wouldn't get so dizzy. Doctors used to recommend cigarettes before they found out about, the bad effects of cigarettes. I find that so strange. They used to even recommend them for pregnant women. and until they did the scientific research, and yeah. Hmm. I'm sure she didn't give the advice to you to harm you. She probably just wanted you to like feel better. Do you know what I mean? That's true with Elizabeth. Mm. Oh my God. This is not a good angle. Let's change it. Still not a good angle. Okay, I give up. Oh, I've got a hole in my sleeve. I should make it into like one of those. Ugh, maybe this will stretch it out so it fits me properly. Let me see. Oh, I started watching a horror film today, but then my daughter left the house and the TV internet is on her Wi-Fi. So when she left, I couldn't watch the end of it. And then when she came back, I was like, oh, I just can't. I have to watch it later. Oh my God. Well, well, well. Reiki. Yeah, I've seen some Reiki clips. I like those. Well, same with Mama. That reminds me of I don't know if you're familiar with them. Rabbi Shmuley Botich or Botiak. Um, his daughter has a kosher sex shop online, and it's originally made for Jewish married couples to enhance their, sex life. And his the father, the rabbi, he actually advertises the shop for his daughter. And yeah, what you're talking about, they talk about that as well. I won't go into it here, but certainly you can talk more openly about that kind of thing in different circles. But interesting concepts, yeah. Citizen X, story about Russian serial killer Andrei Chikatilo. Okay. Pardon me. I love anything true crime. Oh, yes. Now I've got sleeves. Thank you. Yeah. Now I can stretch my shirt so that it'll fit. Look, I've got sleeves. Mm. It's so, you know what, Samuel Mama, it's so strange, like coming from Judaism where sexuality can be talked about openly, but like you can't really do that in Islam. It's different rules. So I don't know. I think in Judaism, you just kind of look at it in the context of, marriage or self-help, or it's just like a health topic. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know. I think probably I have different views on it compared to other people. True crime about cults. Yes. Fascinating stuff. Mm. Oh, my spine. Oh. Yeah, cults can be quite fascinating to study. I mean, oh, it's daylight. I didn't realize. You can just only with certain sister use, will be chill. Yeah, I think like talking about that kind of thing is also educational because, you know, it is health related, it is like lifestyle, relationship related, and yeah, I mean, obviously it matters what context you're talking about it in, and the appropriateness, but yeah, I kind of think it's like a health topic. Do you know what I mean? I don't see it as something dirty. Right. Yeah, I think like in my family specifically, like it's normal to talk about those kinds of things even with your parents. Like you talk openly about these things because it's considered, relating to marriage or health or whatever. But I think in Islam, it's more private life only. But I can see benefits of both sides. Like it's good to keep things private, but it's also good to educate yourself and do things for health purposes. So, maybe like there's somewhere like a middle ground. Do you know what I mean? Was going through a book and got to the part with the he turned bright red and left the room. My poor dad. Oh, he tried. He tried so hard. You got to give him that. Mm. Yeah. Mm. Well, I was raised by my dad, so you know, like your experience, anything pertaining to that kind of thing, I could ask my father or I could ask my grandmother, and it was always like, of course, for religious purposes, the answer would be related back to when you're married or this or whatever. So I don't know, like probably when I recently got married, it was one of the things I was told you have to be careful about. And it became very obvious to me the difference in views between Judaism and Islam when it comes to talking about those topics, like whether you can even talk about them at all. Do you know what I mean? So that's very foreign to me because I was raised in a family where it's not dirty. You can talk about it. It's a health thing, or it's about marriage. It's a relationship enhancer. It's not seen as something bad. Does that make sense? So it's like you turn it around when you come to Islam, and suddenly it's like, oh, that's forbidden, or that's you might be able to talk about that, but you've got to be really careful. And it's like I wouldn't say it's viewed as being dirty, but it definitely has attachments of shame. Does that make sense? Reserved for only when necessary. Oh, why? Oh my god. Oh, see, I find that like so confronting to hear that. Right, exactly, exactly. Yes. To enhance relationships. Never Catholic education. It's selective. I've never been outside of Australia, but if I'm guessing you're referring to Israel. So my family has been pretty much everybody's been overseas except for me. So they're well traveled, and I've always just like refused any opportunity of travel. Um, yeah, there was one stage I was going to go over to Israel and live there for a while, and I won't go into that because I don't want to like say anything too personal, but stuff happened and then I didn't end up going. So yeah, I think my life might have been very different if I went over there because it was involving, you know, marriage. And so if I'd done that, I guess I wouldn't be Muslim right now. I would be in a very different situation, different environment, and have very different views. But yeah, I didn't end up going. Taboo, yeah. Do you know what? Like, if you want to visit the Holy Land, I'm not saying you should go now, but honestly, if it was me, if that was my goal, I would just go now anyway. I know that sounds crazy. Programs to do what for free? I've lost it. What do you mean? Um, can't answer that question, sorry. Mm. Didn't have that option. Oh. You got a ring from Israel? Oh, that's so nice. Go to Jerusalem? Mm. I remember my father, each time he would go over to Israel, he would bring back gifts. And he would be gone for a long time because he would go over there and travel and study and that kind of thing. And probably my favorite thing that my father brought back from a trip was a jacket made out of camel skin. And I know that sounds really weird, but damn, it was the softest jacket I have ever worn. And you could wear it in winter or summer. And so it would keep you cool or warm depending on the season. I loved that jacket so much. Mm, yeah, the war is heating up, that's for sure. It's a pretty sad state of affairs. Mm. Yeah, my grandmother, she's passed not too long ago. She wanted me to go to the Western Wall or the Wailing Wall and put in, um, you know, like a little note into the wall for her. Um, that she years ago she asked me to do it to put the names of the members of her family into the wall. Um, And I have talked to Handsomest Husbando about it, but he's not too keen to be going to Israel. So, and I can understand that. So I like probably will never do that. But yeah, I understand your attachment. Like when you have your family involved because of your religion, whether you're Christian or Jewish or whatever, you kind of feel like that's your special place. Do you know what I mean? Just as Muslims do as well. Like it's a place where everybody loves it and it's special to everyone. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, that's a tough question. She wasn't there. Yeah, honestly, I think if I went with him, I think he would find it to be a very terrible experience, and I don't want that for him. So, and I do have the option that if we went there, we would have places to stay with family or friends of family. We wouldn't need hotels, but the view that they would have of him because he's a Muslim and that I've converted to be a Muslim would not be a very nice view. And family members and friends of the family are heavily into Zionism. And so I decided that I'm not going to go to Israel, and I would never go there without my husband. And because the experience would be so terrible for him, I just don't want to go. I'm never going to go there. So that's kind of sad for me in a way because my family connection and family history. But, like I would never want my husbando to feel like that. Do you know what I mean? Like that's not cool. So yeah, it's Egypt for me, besties. Pet camel jacket. Honestly, it looks like leather, but it feels like silk. I've got no other way to describe it. The Muslim quarter in Jerusalem. Yeah, well, I don't know. He seemed really unhappy with the idea, so I just agreed that I won't be going. That's just how it is. Very close to Egypt, yeah. Father did a lovely job. He's a psycho, but I love him. Oh, thank you. Zionist, yeah. Yeah, my family is Zionist, yeah. But I'm not, obviously. I mean, even before I was a Muslim, I would consider myself the opposite of a Zionist. Like, I'm kind of like the black sheep in my family. Do you know what I mean? Like, my views were never popular in my family. Never. Never, never, never. And you guys like believe what you want to believe and you practice your own faith and you have your own political views, and I get that. And everybody has a different experience of life. Like, I'm not here saying this is good or this is bad or whatever, but that's just my personal experience, like with my family. So mm. Hey guys, I'm gonna have to go in a minute. Sorry to cut it short. I have a phone call I have to get back to. But I'll probably go live again later today sometime. I'm not sure when. Yeah, you can. That's right. That's right. Okay. Sorry to ditch you guys. I have to go. See you later today if you're around. Bye, besties. Have a good one.